What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. We've been getting a lot of crazy rain out here in western Oklahoma, so finally got a sunny day and we're going to do a little bit of work. The first thing we got to accomplish is diverting some of the water in the chicken coop, keep them from getting soaked. Their bedding is all super wet right now, so that's the first thing I'm going to tackle, and we're going to get out there in a minute and look around and see what's going on and see what we can accomplish as far as keeping them a little drier when it rains, because it's been really wet lately. Alright, so this is what we're dealing with right now. This coop it all slopes down from that side. All the rainwater is coming in and trying to wash out the floor in here, so I got to figure out a way to divert some of this water to flow out of here instead of down into the coop. Alright, here was the first step. Just dug a trench from where it comes from the run to the coop. That way hopefully the water can all run out this direction. Alright, step 2, dry bedding. Nice thing about chickens is you just dump it in and they'll spread it out for you while they dig through it. So fresh bedding in their nesting box too. So now we got a trench down here that will hopefully divert the water, and some fresh dry bedding for them inside the coop / greenhouse. Definitely a lot of work to do out here after the rains we've had. See what we can accomplish today. Next step, start getting this little area mowed. Everything is super overgrown out here. Of course, all we have is a little battery powered lawnmower. Let me suggest to everybody that's thinking about it, don't buy one. Get a gas powered mower. Battery powered mowers suck. I'm going to get like 20 minutes worth of battery charge and then have to recharge it, and it takes like 3 hours to charge before I can even use it, so that's always fun. We got to get this area mowed. I'm not going to tackle it all today, but this whole pile of branches that we've been breaking down, we got to continue breaking down. We had a ton here, but little by little, the weather hasn't been cooperative, so I'm using as much time as I can today, because once again tomorrow it's supposed to be some weather, and they're saying up to 100-mile-an-hour winds. Hopefully that part misses us. Got about 20 minutes worth of life out of that battery. Not surprised because it is super wet and thick out here, so I'll go show you what I was able to accomplish in one charge on this battery. Alright, mowed ourselves a little walkway through here, up by the chickens and around this pile of pallets that's been super overgrown. And this kind of main area next to the garden beds. And then this whole area down here next to the road, away from, or next to the pumpkin or the potatoes. And that is it. That's all that battery gave me. So that's why I tell everybody, hate these battery powered mowers, especially the cheap one that I got. So do yourself a favor and get something better. Pumpkins are looking pretty good over here. Let's go in and find some that are actually growing, like this one down here. These things are growing super fast now. Got a couple of smaller ones over here. Oh, there it is. There's another one hiding down in here somewhere. Alright, next thing we're going to do today, since the mower battery died already. Been wanting to come out here and fertilize the garden, but everything has been, it's just been raining like crazy, so didn't want to waste our fertilizer. And this is what I'm going to use on most of the stuff today. Some people might call this compost tea. I don't know, ferments. I call it swamp water because I stole the idea from David the Good. So it's just a bunch of random yard waste. It's just a bunch of random yard waste in this bucket. Fill it with water. I just let this one fill with rainwater. We've had plenty of it. And I'm going to use a couple of scoops of the liquid out of here and a 2-gallon watering can, and we're going to water most of the garden with it. Don't really want to use this stuff because it's anaerobic. You don't really want to use this on things like potatoes or carrots or anything that you're going to be eating that this will be making direct contact with. But stuff like the tomatoes and pumpkins, all that stuff, this is perfect. All the nutrients from all the yard waste I put in here leach out into the water, and then just use that to fertilize your plants. Save yourself some money. All right, I am going to use 2 scoops from this ladle. Try to get mostly liquid in here and not too much of the solids. This stuff stinks, by the way, for anyone that's never done it before. Smells pretty foul. And for everything that I can't really fertilize with the swamp water, I tend to use something like this all-purpose plant food. I think we got this at Walmart. You can use Dr. Earth. Any pretty much 4-4-4 balanced plant food will be fine. But this is what I use for stuff like the pumpkin or the potatoes and the carrots and onions, things that I don't want to dump the swamp water on. All right, y'all. That's all I really got for the moment. Still going to come out here a little bit later and spray the plants to protect from pests. I'm going to probably just hit them with some pure crop with a little bit of neem oil mixed in. It's all clean, not going to cause any issues. Just trying to make sure that we keep these bugs handled, because these Oklahoma bugs are definitely no joke. I appreciate everybody tuning in and checking out our video today. And if you're still here at the end of this random video, then thank you. We'll be back for more later.